Hello everyone, Nostalgic here, and I am back with mini views. So, with this intro out of the way, let's begin. I have a bag. What is in the bag? You are asking. Well, I will show you, my dear viewer. So, let's see. First up in this bag, we got a 1990s, early 2000s Raul diecast model. I do not know if this is an Ertl model or something like that. All I know is that this is an old model from the early 2000s and late 90s. So yeah, we have Rolly the Roller, and you can even twist his eyes like rock and roll. But you can only twist his eyes up and down, unfortunately, and he's looking sad. Rolly, why you sad? Why you so sad? I don't know. The designers made me this way. I don't know why I'm sad. I just am. Oh well. Anyway, moving on from sad old Rolly, we have got an Adventures Henrietta. Now, probably you might be thinking that this is a foolish decision since I already have an Adventures Henrietta. But here's the thing. I actually want to experiment with this one to try and add magnets to it, so that in that way I could have a take and play Henrietta instead of an Adventures one, because I want to use a take and play Toby, not an Adventures one. If I were to use an Adventures Toby, it would be a sin. Well, at least in my opinion. No offense to anyone who uses Adventures models. So, yeah, this Henrietta will be used for experimentation. If all goes well, I will be putting the newer body shell on top of this, so that then I can have a mint condition Henrietta for my, well, things like remakes. So, moving forward, we also have Racing Raul, and this guy is in very, very bad condition. How did I find this guy in such bad condition? I found him at a car boot sale, and it could be possible that some people are just not that good of taking care of their models, or it was played with by a young child. My guess, played by a young child. And his wheels are broken too. So I'm probably going to have to take this guy apart and replace his wheels. Luckily, I have some replacement green wheels, so it won't be a problem. Although they're the same shade as Percy's and not the same shade as Raul's. As for Raul's paintwork, I can try. I can try and restore him. A little bonus that came with these guys is this truck. And it came with this load too. And unfortunately this load's hook thing is breaking apart. Oh well. At least the truck's nice with the orange wheels. And last but not least, within these bundles of diecast that I've gotten, and probably some of you are going to be jealous for this, I have a take and play rubbish dump Percy. Look at this guy. Look at him. It looks so good, doesn't it? Doesn't it look good? Okay, maybe it's not that good of condition. I mean, the top here has completely deteriorated, but at least he's still got rubbish on the sides. All there is that's the problem is his paintwork. I mean, look at this chip on his boiler. Look at the domes. Completely stripped of their golden paintwork. I'll I'll turn this full black, don't worry. But as for the rest of this model, he's gonna need some work here and a few works around the model. But it's still good. He's still, I mean, he kind of needs work around his number 6 as well. But it's nothing to worry about. So, yeah, that is it for the diecast models. I am seriously happy that I got those diecast models. Especially this sad Raul. Because, fun fact about me, I was very naive. Here's the thing, I actually had this model without the eyes. I took his wheels out and partially destroyed them. It was very stupid of me. But at the very least, I managed to get a new version of him. And I'm happy. Now that I don't need to be guilty anymore for saying that. Like I said before, this Henrietta will be used for experimentation, and as for Raul, we'll see what happens to him, because probably at some point or another, I might get a mint condition Raul, and I'll turn this one into Logan from those stories, those storybooks which came with wooden railway models. And yeah, all of these, perfect. It makes this day all the more perfect, even after I've gone to the Nickelodeon treasure hunt. And here we have Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. I originally had this movie, but then gave it to someone else. I love this movie, and while the box is in very terrible condition, the disc, on the other hand, looks pretty clear. Look at that shine. No scratch, no nothing. Maybe a few scratches here and there, but that's nothing to worry about. The case may be destroyed, but the DVD is absolutely fine. So, with that, that's going to conclude this episode of Mini Views. Thank you all for watching, and remember that nostalgia never dies.